and welcome to the first ever Smoke Peace podcast. I am your host, Killy K, and I will be here to enjoy the time and spend time with you guys and take up a little bit of your, mental capacity, if you will. Most people know me as Twitch-killykgaming on Twitch. You also can find me as Killy D Inru on TikTok and also on YouTube. As if you're here on YouTube, then you can see it right down below, which if you don't mind, like the video, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell, and also if you want to, hey, comment below about any of the things that I'm talking about today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the first topic. I'm gonna go over, I think, 5 topics. I'm gonna go over 5 topics. We're gonna start off with my favorite anime, which is not a topic. That's not a topic. I'm just gonna let you know. We're gonna start off with my favorite anime. It was just One Piece, and we're gonna go over my favorite Straw Hat. We're gonna go over my favorite Marine. We're also gonna go over my favorite villain. Those two are big differences. And we're also gonna go over my favorite arc and my favorite waifu. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go over that. Hey, all right. So we're gonna start it off with my favorite Straw Hat. My favorite Straw Hat off the top, just to let you guys know, my favorite Straw Hat is Brook. It's been Brook. It's always will be Brook. It will never not be Brook. I love Brook. Brook is, I'm gonna get the man tattooed on my shoulder with the quote that says, "May I see your panties?" That's how much I love Brook. Brook is amazing to me. But the reason that I do like Brook, I like his story. I like the fact that he's so different. He's so much older than most of the Straw Hats. The Revive fruit is also a very interesting fruit. The fact that he died and came back is insane. The fact that he still has his afro after he died and came back, that's a true brother right there. That's true soul power. You feel me? Truly soul power. But seriously, true soul power. That's the Soul King. That is the rock and roll god, man. You cannot doubt that in any way, shape, or form, or capacity. But his backstory with Captain York and the Rumbar Pirates being a musical, what is the convoy? A musical convoy, and also the country that he was from's army is amazing. Is amazing how it was, and during the roughest, toughest part of the pirate era with Goldie, Rogers, Shiki, they were just like upstarts at this time. All, Whitebeard, Rocks, all of them were upstarts at this time. So doing that and somehow being wiped out, which I believe in the anime it was a Celestial Dragons ship that wiped out Brook's crew, but I believe in the manga it wasn't really like, defined about what ship exactly attacked them. So we're just gonna go with the Celestial Dragons attacked Brook's ship, killed all the pirates, poisoned them and everything and whatnot. And then from there, as everyone's dropping like flies on the ship, I'm skipping parts obviously because otherwise the video would be hella long. But if you know Brook, you know Brook. But I'm just going off my parts that I like. Where was I? So yeah, watching everybody drop like flies one by one as they sing Binks Sake or Binks' Brew, whichever translation you want to go with, is so emotionally impacting. Oh, I'm not forgetting about the story with Laboon. So like I'm putting the story with Laboon linked with the fact that all these people that said they would see Laboon again have passed on to another world, another dimension, if you will, and Brook is the only one left to have to meet Laboon. That story is so, like a lot of people don't like. I love Laboon. I thought that was dope, that how Luffy figured out what he wanted and how he communicated. Like that was amazing, and for Brook to be a part of that so many episodes and chapters later is just great to me. I love everything about Brook. I love his comedy. I love his antics. His powers are amazing. The ghost form is awesome. The ice powers are awesome. Like Brook is just that guy, man. Like Brook is just not a guy. They really don't give him enough play with the ladies because I mean, shoot. Hey, Brook a smooth dude, you know what I'm saying? He really got game for real. He be a gentleman too at times too. He's so chivalrous, and it's just, but not in the way that Sanji is. Like he's chivalrous, but not in the way that Sanji is. I believe Brook will fight a lady if he has to, because it's a life or death situation. But he's chivalrous about. He'll still be a gentleman about it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Let's talk about my favorite Marine. My favorite Marine is Smoker, actually. and I know that's probably gonna be a hot take for a lot of people, because a lot of people like the admirals, or they're, you know, they might just favor the Marines in general. But my favorite Marine is Smoker, even though he hasn't been doing much, hasn't really been seen since he was last seen on G6. But you know, it is cool. It's what it is. He'll be back, and when he does come back, just know he'll be awakened, and those awakened powers will go crazy. Yeah, I'm pushing the agenda. It's all One Piece over here, and it's all Smoker for world government official. Yeah, Smoker as the new king. Forget Emu, put Smoker in position. Forget Akainu, kick him out of the place. Smoker is the commander-in-chief. That's how we're coming. That's what it should be. That's what it always should have been. I'm just gonna say that here and now, and you can argue with your mama about it, but I'm gonna let you know Smoker is gonna be that. Yeah, yeah, and hey, you can think I'm trolling. I'm being so serious. This is no trolls. No trolls. No trolls at all. Let's see. Another thing that I wanted to what was the other thing that we were? Dang, I went off. I was going so hard for Smoker. Villain, my favorite villain. I was going so hard for Smoker. Smokey boy. Yeah, going so hard for my boy Smoker. My favorite villain in One Piece is kind of a toss-up. I would say my favorite villain, due to my affinity towards characters with lightning powers, would be Inaru. But if I had to go with just like how portrayal is based off of, how the story and how everything is, I say my favorite villain would probably be Katakuri. Hands down. Like, I've had that, like, I'm using my phone right now to record, but he's a background to my phone. Like, he's a screensaver for my phone. Like, he's my light screen. I fuck with Katakuri so heavy. Like, they all hail the kingdom of Katakuri. Like, we already know what it is. And he would have beat Luffy. That's the thing. He's the only, everyone wants to throw shade, Katakuri can't this, Katakuri. He's the only villain in One Piece, I mind you, the only villain in the entire story that would have beat Luffy if he did not himself choose to just quit fighting. Just stop. After he already injured himself, mind you, he could have beat Luffy before that. And so, like, with portrayal and how the story goes and how the story perceives the villain, I would have to say I mess with Katakuri so heavily. Katakuri is something that, as all man, we should really strive to be. Quite honest. Yeah. Oh, also, my favorite arc in One Piece would have to be, now that's tough. That is tough. See, I'm stumped because, like, I want to try to keep it all linear and whatnot, but I don't want to, like, break it up, because I'm kind of torn between a toss-up of it being Whole Cake and it being dang, why am I blanking the arc right now? Wano. It being Whole Cake and Wano. And I enjoyed Wano. I liked the Wano arc all the way through, from start to finish. Like, I really enjoyed Wano, every part about it. It had its flaws. I give it that. Yeah, it did, like the amnesia stuff and the killer and the killer being the killer and all that. The smile for it had that Hawkins whole thing. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. But Wano was good. So, but I'm gonna have to say Whole Cake's probably my favorite arc. I'm gonna have to stand on that. Like, the character development between Sanji was great. The Big Mom's islands and how her children and how everything, like that whole thing, that whole story arc in itself is goated. It's just undebatably goated. And you can, again, argue with your mom about it. Don't argue with me. You know what I'm saying? Feel how you want to feel. But I think Whole Cake is the best arc in One Piece. Well, not the best arc, but one of the best arcs in One Piece. My favorite arc in One Piece. So I'm gonna have to put it as Whole Cake Island being that place, because that's also where we got Katakuri from, so I can't deny that. So, you know, I gotta do a rock with that, you know what I'm saying? But last but not least, if you follow me on TikTok, if you've seen any of my YouTube shorts or you've seen my Instagram, anything about it, you know my favorite woman in One Piece, my #1 baddie, my wife. This is not even One Piece. We just take it out of all anime genre as a whole. My favorite anime baddie waifu #1 that you will always see me always praise in this is Boa Sandrazonia. Hold on, I'm gonna say it again. Boa Sandrazonia. Boa Sandrazonia. I'm not arguing with nobody out there. That is a full-fledged, grown, voluptuous, brown-skinned, caramel, green-haired, green-eyed, snake-tongued, beautiful goddess that you've ever seen in your life. She is, I don't care. I think what she is, 37 meters tall. I'm jumping in. I don't have to, you cannot pull me out. I'm there. I'm Boa Sandrazonia. I'm rocking with her. That is my wife. That is who I love. If she was a real person, I already think she's real in my head. We've been married since One Piece was created. So, hey man, you don't have to agree with that. I don't care if you agree with that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're wrong. So like, you know what I'm saying, you're wrong, and she's for me anyway, so I really don't need you to agree. You know what I'm saying, bygones can be bygones as long as you don't mess with my bygone, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's the video. Yeah, many more to come. This is just, like I said, well, thank you for coming to the first ever episode of Smoke Piece with me. As you know, if you don't know why it's named Smoke Piece, and I just told you that my favorite marine is Smoker, you can really put the 2 and 2 together. Yeah, there's that. But yeah, man, that's the video. And thank you for watching. If you have the time, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you agree with what I said, disagree with what I said. Let me know if this was a cool video to you, if you liked the video, if you're gonna come back. Let me know. No, just, you know, anything for real. If I'm begging, I don't mean to beg. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beg. You know, I'm just, you know. But hey, thank you guys for rocking with me. Thank you for being me, electrocute you and shock you and have this wonderfully fluorescent time. Peace.